What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. We are back once again playing Blood on the Clocktower, and it's newbie night, which means we're going to be running Trouble Brewing. But we have 15 players, and one of them is traveling, and a lot of them are advanced players. So we need to try and rig a game that's going to be kind to the newer player and more brutal to the advanced players, and the newer player is the one that is going to be the traveler. So we have to pick a cool and fun traveler for them to convince them that Blood on the Clocktower is a fun and cool game. Which we're gonna do now. Actually, we're gonna bring Ash in, bring him in, and then we'll chat. Hello. All right. Here is the time where we're gonna select a traveler for you. Are you familiar with the list of travelers? Also, you are muted.
Wow. Okay.
There we go.
When you say travel, is it just like townsfolk, or is that different set of characters?
So it's not on the script that's on the right. It's a separate, different list. I think the best choice is going to be the apprentice, where on your first night you gain a townsfolk ability or a minion ability based on your alignment.
Okay.
Or you can be the gangster, where if you get one of your neighbors to agree, they will kill the other one, which is always fun.
Okay.
What are you feeling between those?
Honestly, either is fine. Is there a way I can like read on these traveler characters?
I've just set it to you, so you can read it. This is the apprentice. Let me know when you're ready for me to switch to gangster.
Yeah.
And that's the gangster.
Alright, let's do gangster.
Yeah, alright. So I'll let you go back. You will learn your alignment on the first night. If you are evil, you will learn who the demon is, but not the minions. If you are good, you will learn nothing. During the day, during nominations and executions, you'll be like, hey, I want to use the gangster ability. And then, for example, Scott, who is currently your neighbor, you're like, Scott has agreed, and I'll ask Scott, and he will confirm. And then the other neighbor will die. That's how that will work.
Okay. You want to discuss with them privately if you want.
Of course, yeah. You'll have plenty of time to try and convince them for murder.
Sure. And I find out the alignment every night, or just
No, it's just once. You won't change alignment, but I'll just notify you at the beginning.
Sounds good.
All right, good luck. All right, pop back into my secret hidey hole. Yash is set up. I think I want him to be an evil gangster, but that is going to be dependent upon where our characters are going to lie. So we have one outsider. This is a 14-player setup. We have 3 minions. We could go for a Baron. I kind of don't want to. We will have 1, which is going to be the Trunk. Chef is interesting here. Do I want to have the recluse actually instead of the drunk for the chef numbering, especially if the gangster adds to the chef numbering? That could be good. We can have an investigator here that sees a spy. I like a raven keeper here. I think a virgin might actually work well. I have to keep in mind that like whatever townsfolk are left. Hello. Welcome back. You're muted again.
I just clicked on something and it brought me here. I was just wondering what it did.
This is the monastery. This is public chat rooms that anyone can join. But I'm in here because I'm setting up the game.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
You need to go away.
So, like, these are just different names, different rooms?
Yeah, pretty much. Normally, when people chat with each other, they'll click on the person that will open the chat bubble, and you'll have a 1v1 where people have to be invited to join. Whereas the monastery that we're in, anyone can join at any time.
Like I jumped in.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All good. All right. So we just need to pick out one more character, but I have to be mindful that whatever's left is going to be in the bluffs. And I think I want to give Saint as a bluff. Also, I think that's a fine choice here. They could potentially push a Baron narrative because the drunk will be hidden. So what do I want to do then? Do I want a librarian? I think I want a slayer. Is this fine? That means that the bluffs, it's a you start, it's an each night, and it's an outsider. I think that's fine. Alright, let's send it. The gangster is going to be evil and the empath is going to get a 2. Sheesh.
die next day.
Alrighty, everybody should have their character.
A live player, Scott.
It's time to go to sleep, everyone. It's sleepy times.
Oh no, I can't. Yeah.
I thought Keith was going to say it was time to duel.
It's time to Yu-Gi-Oh some shit out.
I was going to get my deck ready.
Alright, so firstly we are going to make the gangster evil. I'm going to send him a Wakes card and then check on him later on. I want to do the spy. And you set the bluffs. Set the bluffs. Queen out demon. I'm going to say librarian, saint, monk. I actually like this setup because the librarian knows the saint is not in play and can paint the Scarlet Woman as the saint. Could be good. Could be good. Alright, so let's send some in for Mass the Honor. This is the demon, these are the minions. These characters are not in play. This is the demon, these are your minions. This is the demon, these are your minions. Now, I will do the same, and then I will show the grimoire later. So you are evil gangster, this is the demon. Excellent. Let's look at our first night shite. We need the poisoner to select a Reno. Have you ever been on the good team?
No. No, and I would really like to experience being on the good team. What's it like?
Real.
Did you wake me up just to heckle me?
No, you gotta poison someone.
Oh.
Heckling you is a nice bonus.
Poisoning my demon, yay or nay?
It's not good on the first night, it's funnier later on.
Let's poison. Let's poison Rolo.
Rolo. Excellent. Alright. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Which Nile ran, where he brought like 3 different.
Okay, so I need to pick out some. They've changed things since I last checked. First night spy is early. Late night spy is late. So the spy should. This is Widow spy problem, where my understanding was that the Widow is before all of the reminder tokens because they then get to poison and then the reminder tokens would change. The spy is supposed to be after the reminder tokens because the spy should see them all. Alright? I don't know why the spy is so early on the night order because of this. So I'm just going to set up all of the reminder tokens and then send the grimoire to the spy. We have a Chef 0, despite my best. Oh, we have a Chef 1 here, possibly. But I think Chef 0 is actually more detrimental. So we'll leave a note. We'll do a Chef 0. We have the investigator where we're going to pick some people. I actually like the investigator seeing the spy and the investigator seeing the mayor. Seems brutal. I actually really like this play of the investigator sees the spy and the undertaker. Yeah, I think that's fine. They might read my play, but that's whatever. The empath is going to receive a 2. And then the fortune teller needs to select a player, but I get to place a red herring. I get to place a red herring. Actually, I like the Raven Keeper red herring. Yeah, let's spread out our influence of the game. And now let's send the grimoire to the spy. The spy will know that they have been detected by the investigator. I think that is okay. I now need to wake up the investigator and give the investigator information. Hello.
Hey.
You are our investigator. You learn that there is a spy between Arlian and May.
Alright. Arlian and May. Spy. Alright. Thanks, Keith.
Good luck. Okay, next is the Chef of Reno, who's going to get a 0. Hello.
Alright, sorry I didn't see your ping.
That's alright. As our chef, you receive a 0.
That's wild. Is that every night? No, that's only once. Fuck that. Okay, goodbye.
Good luck. Hello.
Hi.
As our empath, you learn a 2.
Oh God. I might as well get shot by this gangster.
Good luck.
Alright, thank you.
I'm assuming by that reaction, Scott is going to assume that he is the drunk. Hello.
Hello, Keith.
It's
I've
time. You've never been the fortune teller?
I've never been the fortune teller.
Well, now's the time.
It is. I'm going to check Jeb and Amelia.
Jeb and Amelia. That's selecting 3 people. Come on, that's unfair.
Hey, well, look, sometimes I'm just not psychic.
All right, Jeb and Amelia, you learn a no.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's nice. Okay, cool.
All right, best of luck.
To kill me, and then we're both happy.
So we're Austrian.
Yeah, you're in.
What's up?
Hey, mechanics question. So in onlines, does the spy see who the investigator has seen?
So, I had this internal conflict with myself. Originally, the spy's position on the night sheet was at the very end so that they would specifically learn everything. This has since changed. My understanding is that the intention is that the widow should be before reminder tokens because they would change them by poisoning, and the spy should be after reminder tokens so that they can see them all. So, in the scenario where there is in fact a spy in play, the spy would see reminder tokens, but a widow would not.
Okay.
Does that help?
Cool. That helps.
Okay.
Thanks.
Best of luck.
More than
All right. Answered as neutrally as possible. Let's wake everyone up. Let's sort of make sure we've gotten a scene and it hasn't reacted. I know I talked to Amelia. I've selected a player. Hello.
Hello.
You didn't mark scene. Did you see the bluffs and the minions and shit?
I did.
Alright.
I just thought.
Or he just doesn't like sending me love letters.
Yeah, that's true. I should write a little love letter in the comments.
I always say like thanks, Bay, or some shit whenever Weedy wakes me up at night.
I'm just ungrateful, I guess.
It hurts me. It hurts me.
Yeah.
Alright, go back to sleep.
I think it'll be
Alright,
interesting.
good morning, everybody. Good morning. You awake to discover me, your most favorite storyteller of all time, is dead. Only a demon could have done such a thing. On a completely unrelated note, we have a gangster that has joined the town in Yash. Yash was present for the very beginning of the game, so any and all informational abilities would have included him. It is a big game, so you're going to have a big number of minutes to get started. So I will see you in
Keith,
6.
I've just got a quick question, very
Sure.
important question.
Yes.
Is this, like, because there are many demons, is this an imp game? I'm not too familiar with the
It
script.
could be an imp game.
Wow, not even giving me the information. That's what kind of
You
storyteller
know,
are you?
reading the card explains the card most of the time.
No, I can't read.
Based. Alright, let's check in on some people.
I can.
Okay.
I'm either a washwoman, a empath, or a monk.
Got under the bus. You'll be fine. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Ooh, because I'm the librarian who's seen a saint. Do you want to pretend to be one of my saint things?
Sure. Sounds good.
I don't know how we're gonna confirm it, but I'll just be like, Weedy might be the saint if someone tries.
Well, we could also just do a roll swap potentially. You could give me your pings, and you could claim mayor, and then I'll go try and confirm the saint. If you want.
Not yet.
Or I could be like, Quinn saw me as a saint. I am not the saint. Are you the saint? Kind of thing.
Spicy. I don't want to roll swap just yet. But yeah, like if there's a virgin, I'll be nominating them basically. But yeah, if that doesn't happen, I'm happy to roll swap.
Yep. Okay.
I don't want
Cool.
that. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, happy to trust fall, and we can come back to this later.
Cool. I'm going to claim monk then.
Nice.
Monk or saint is going to be my claim.
Solid. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Thanks.
I'm either the monk, the butler, or the ravenkeeper.
Monk, a butler, or ravenkeeper. Okay, noted. Thank you.
Thanks for standing by.
Virgin is Rolo.
Okay.
And Rick is the raven keeper, but he has the red herring.
Okay. Yep.
And then Alien is the undertaker. There is a wrong surrounding it. I think that means that drunk. I think that is what it meant.
It's for the investigator wrong ping. It's got the magnifying glass.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Who's Paul and Charles?
Paul is the let's see. Paul is the investigator. And where is Charles? Charles is the chef.
Okay. Where's the other magnifying ping reminder token? Magnifying glass.
The other one is me. Oh no. Is it me? Minion. Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Are you wanting to do anything like nominate the virgin or anything like that?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm claiming myself a washwoman.
Hang on. Sorry. Sorry. Roller's poisoned today, so we should let a good player nominate the virgin because that'll just create chaos.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, don't do that. I forgot. Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, I claim myself as washwoman, and I said I see Jeb and Rick.
He doesn't deserve rights. He doesn't have his no rights for Scott. He needs a camera to get rights. Oh yeah, hi Keith.
Keith just jumped, and the first thing he heard is he has no rights.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here?
Down with the cameraless people. Cameraist, peace.
Hello.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I'll give you top 3.
I am the virgin.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
You're the second top 4 as well.
So you're the imp, the baron, and the sky woman. All right, I'll keep it in mind. Just don't kill me, okay?
Yep. I feel like Keith is a one to do something whimsical like that. Isn't that right, Keith? Oh. Yeah, you know what?
Do this.
If you say who it is, I'm gonna tunnel them so hard. They're
The
going
outside
out.
investigator ping.
Yep.
It's Amelia.
Amelia. Oh, okay. Come on. Kill Scott. Kill Amelia. Kill us. 3 in 1. Done deal. Let's do it.
The only issue there is if Yash is also evil, then Amelia and Yash just kill people like just like.
If Yash, you know what? We need to get Yash in here. If Yash does that, then we're immediately shooting Yash back. You know, let's just get Yash out of here. If they're gonna kill to you, we're gonna protect you. Alien is gonna be protected this game.
Alright, come on back, everyone.
I'd like to say that my conversations were so constructive.
Something different for a change. Isn't Trouble Brewing just a nice breath of fresh air?
I'm sure there were only poison and drunk conversations.
You would put a drunk in the game. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. It's time for nominations and executions. I think Juan's hand up first.
Hello. I would like to say that while we don't have a cannibal, we have an untaker, so I'm a great kill for today.
Okay. Charles, you're up next.
I nominate Keith. I think he should just die again.
Perish.
Okay.
And we
can do
no,
that
we
later.
can't make that vote.
We can do that later.
Damn.
Don't worry. I'll get on that. I'll schedule it. Alia?
Yeah, we had heard an investigator ping, and we're thinking we might want to nominate one side of that, or both sides, but we'll start with one side of that ping, which is Amelia. Please.
Is this an official nomination?
Yes.
All right. Alion has nominated Amelia. Alion, tell us why.
It's actually really disappointing because before we started, I was like, oh, I'm going to hard claim to Amelia and that will be our trust person for today. And that was truly the plan. But then unfortunately, this investigator ping got in the way of that plan and they saw a poisoner. So very sorry, Amelia. This is truly not what we wanted to do today. But here we are.
I don't believe that for a second. I'm happy to die to close worlds if we're going to tunnel on this, but I'm not a great kill. What minion was it?
Poisoner.
Okay.
Who was the other person?
Jeb.
Hello.
Okay.
All right. Any last things to add?
No.
All right. 8 is required to put Amelia on the block. Taking the votes starting now.
I kind of want to
don't
vote
think
on
this is a
Jeb
good
just
kill.
on principle.
This is not a good kill.
Interesting.
All right. That is exactly enough. Amelia, you have been slated for execution. Any further nominations?
Juan nominates Jeb.
Juan nominates Jeb. Juan, tell us why.
Well, we can give this a try if we don't think Amelia was evil. There was a lot of votes on Amelia there. Like a lot of hands went up and a lot of hands went down. So I don't know. Feel like we just put a good person on the block, but maybe Jeb can defend themselves.
All right, Jeb, anything for you to add?
Minion panic. That's it. I think we're in the clear.
Okay. If you would like to minion panic, it will take 9 votes.
We did
9 votes. Taking the votes starting now.
We did only get exactly enough.
Okay, there does not seem to be much panicked minions. Any further nominations?
Quinn, do you want to
Did anyone
nominate me?
notice how many was on me and how few was on Jeb?
I know. I voted for both.
Yeah, I'll
I
nominate
voted
Rob.
for both.
I think Quinn nominated Rollo, Keith.
I wasn't listening. Quinn nominated Rollo, is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Quinn, tell us why we should kill Rollo.
Ooh.
Okay.
Assume someone told me Rollo was a virgin.
Yeah, someone told me I was a virgin.
Ooh.
It was me. I told me. Yeah.
Well, technically it was Keith. On the token.
Did you want to add anything else to this, Rollo?
No, but considering I only wanted to do this because I thought Quinn might want to, but if we've got investigating info on Amelia and it didn't proc, I would kind of prefer to leave it on Amelia for today. But
What was
I don't
Amelia
know.
seen as?
Boys know.
Justin, did you have info on Rollo? Was that just a nom thing?
It maybe have been the same thing.
Right. Okay. Okay. I was
All
going to
right.
say that would be really
8
helpful.
to tie, 9 to die.
Now that I know Amelia was the poisoner, I'm even more disinclined to stop voting because the last time she was the lead, she lead toasted me. So
Look, the Chrome Boy game should not be counted for anything.
Make sure you're not the leech host, Rollo.
Yeah.
All right, that is not
I'm
enough.
going to tell you for free
Let me
and
closing it.
truthfully that you're not my leech host.
Whoa, is that a Jeb nomination?
Not a nomination,
Closing
just
in
a request
3.
for Yash. Please kill Scott.
Closing
We're
in
begging you.
2. Yash, it's your last chance.
Yash,
I'm going to be closing the day
I would
in
like
2
to
seconds.
see you try.
Oh no.
1 second.
Try to
How
kill me.
do how do I kill?
So, Yash, if you ask one of your neighbors, hello, I would like to kill the other neighbor, and they say yes, then that person, the other neighbor, will die.
So easy to do.
Would you like to
Can
attempt to kill a neighbor?
I actually haven't spoke to either of them, to be honest. I need to speak to both of them first before I do anything.
Yeah.
Very considered.
Do you want
You can try to kill me, Ash.
You can just make a request. You can just make an attempt.
I've had more votes for Scott from the people I've spoken to that said he should get rid of Scott.
Honestly, you shouldn't trust anyone, Yash. They're all trying to get someone killed.
I think Scott's good.
Yeah.
But also, a very reliable vote told me Evelyn is more likely to be someone we should kill. So I'm gonna say Scott, unfortunately.
So Scott is the one that you want to try and kill?
Yes.
Alright, Alian, do you agree?
Bow.
That's a no, you don't
Just-
agree? Or yes, he does?
Sorry, just to be clear, we don't want Scott to die. We don't
Okay.
agree.
No one
Sorry.
has been killed.
Pew pew.
Amelia has been executed.
What?
Everyone, please go to sleep.
I wanted to know.
I had the date counting down, and then I just
I
gave
stopped because I
Yash a
didn't want
bunch
to
of
speak
extra
over
time.
Yash.
Did you want to make a panic last-minute nomination?
Am I allowed? Is that
I'll
permission?
allow it.
I would like to nominate Rick.
Okay. Amelia nominates Rick. Amelia, please tell us why.
I am not a great kill. I've truthfully claimed my role to one person today. If you're gonna have to take me out of the running further down the track, that's fine, because I am probably a liability to have around at the end. I get that, but at least a couple nights to get some info or to use my ability would be fantastic.
Okay. Rick, anything to add?
This seems like minion panic. I'm not a good kill.
Okay. 8 to tie, 9 to die. Taking the votes starting now.
Rick's always evil, guys. He's
Rick's
about as
always
evil
fine to
as
die.
I am always
so-
evil.
Amelia, you're spreading slander.
I respect the panic.
Alright, that
Trying to
is
get off the
not
block.
a tie. I'm going to be closing in 10.
In 10? Closing like 2.
Paul, are you evil?
4, 3,
So Paul nominates Paul.
2. Paul nominates Paul.
Yeah.
Alright, Paul nominates Paul.
This is getting
Why
very
does this
panicky.
say
guys.
what?
I have to have like
There's
8
only been
minions.
5 panics though.
I think I'm a better kill than Amelia.
Okay, I think
Alright.
Amelia's a demon.
If we think
Yeah,
Paul
Amelia's definitely a
is
demon, and there's
a
no
better
Scarlet.
kill, 8 to tie, 9
It'd be fun
to
if we
die.
voted off Amelia.
I'm the
Guys,
only
day
one
one
who thinks
re-racks are fine. It's day
Paul,
three
I-
re-racks that suck.
If you're
I
the
only
imp,
said you were
just
evil
say,
'cause
just
you're
say so,
blood.
and we'll let you start off.
I'm the imp, guys. No one wants a day 1 re-rack.
Oh.
Oh, day
Alright.
1 re-racks.
Did that earlier, I would have voted.
It seems unlikely Amelia will be lifted off the block, and therefore Amelia is executed. Everyone, please go to sleep while I look for the Scarlet Woman.
Yeah, I think it was a calm town. No one panicked.
Alright, no more poisoner. You send the Grimoire to the spy. The Scarlet Woman does not activate. The imp kills a player. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to select?
I don't know. The Undertaker or the Empath? This is not good. I really want to kill both of them because this is bad.
You want to free up the gangster to activate.
I think the Undertaker will see Amelia, but if I kill them, then Scott will see Jeb as good. Thinking Scott seems easy to frame, so we'll kill Alien.
Okay. Best
Yeah.
of luck.
It's pretty
Sorry,
fair.
I am mid
Yes.
mouthful. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just eating. I mean, I have neither spoken to the person claiming investigator nor the person on the other side of the investigator ping. I have absolutely no idea if it's even real. If we have another reason to trust the investigator, that.
Hello.
Hey.
As our empath, you once again receive a 2.
Yeah, I knew it. Let's kill Jeb and re-rack. Thank you.
And
I mean, I kind of have to let the recluse register as evil eventually, right? Alright, next is the fortune teller. Let's wake up. Hello.
Sorry, I was engrossed in TikTok reels.
Ah, classic.
I'm gonna choose Weedy and May.
Weedy and May. You learn a no.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hang on, sorry. I don't.
Okay, checking. I'm not missing anything else. I don't have that many things that wake and activate. So I think we're actually fine to wake everyone up. Might pause for a moment. Might just pause for a moment, just in case people think there's a little bit more night activity than there is. I think that's fine. Things are going horribly, by the way. The poisoner was seen by a fake investigator as the actual poisoner. And then died and poisoned. The Undertaker receiving poison would have been insane because the read would have just been astronomical. And then the Imp nominated the Poison Virgin. So the poisoner's effect on the game was nullified anyway. And the gangster didn't get the kill. So the evil team is currently in shambles. So I think justifiably registering the Recluse as evil works here. But let's just wake everyone up.
Over to me.
Good
Why are we all defending the
morning,
investigator?
everybody. You awake to discover Alian has died.
Stop us.
So rude. Bye.
Wow, that's not good. I don't know. They were murdered in the night.
Thanks here, Alex. Just want
Same
to hear
wavelength, dude. Same wavelength.
Just want to hear your dulcet tones.
Yeah,
So,
thank you. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? 2s, bro.
2s? Okay, I can give you Butler and Monk.
I'm gonna give you Ravenkeeper or Soldier.
Ravenkeeper or Soldier. Okay.
I'm basically saying to everyone.
That's very nice. So I am the librarian. Got a saint ping between May and Charles. That's my information.
Are you the librarian?
Yeah, I nominated the Virgin. But I didn't die, so there might be something going on there.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I respect the hustle. I think you're doing good work as a gangster. I try and kill Scott. He seems suspicious. Maybe Rick will agree to kill Scott. You know?
Right. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. But best of luck.
Don't worry.
Didn't want it to be you, but then it was you, and oh no.
Unfortunate.
All
So
right,
what are you? Or what were you?
I was the monk.
Oh,
Hence
okay,
why I was like
that's
pretty keen to stay alive.
great. But alright, well, I'm happy to die either way, like if it needs to happen. But I'll put you on my grid. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Why didn't you say anything during the nom phase?
I'm not sure. I didn't want to like out that I was the investigator just like right then and there. Yeah, I guess like and then put alien
It's
in a
alright. I get it.
double thing,
Yeah.
but
Okay, that's all good.
I guess I can come out with it today.
I
Yes, I could do that. If I was, yeah.
If you were the Slayer.
Yeah. I could have a stab at Paul.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
No
it first, though, because that'll be really fun, because we'll see his
Okay.
reaction.
We'll double slay Paul.
Done. Let's do it.
Okay.
Peace.
Night one, we think Amelia and Yash are evil.
Don't fucking laugh, dude. Don't laugh. Don't give me that bullshit.
Something
you know what's
funny
gonna happen.
shit then. Alright, I'm being pinged. I gotta go.
Confirm something with Keith.
Hey yo, what's up?
Did you tell me that the demon was Quinn?
That's correct.
Hmm.
Now keep in
Okay.
mind that the demon does not learn that a traveler is evil, only the traveler learns who the demon is.
Right. But I could convince him that I'm on the same team. Okay, cool. All right. That's all I needed to confirm. Thank you.
I see. I see.
I mean, there was still an evil ping on you.
Yeah. But we figured,
either way.
like,
Me panicking to get off the block because of having useful ability didn't,
Oh.
change your mind?
Well, no, because there was an evil ping on you, so
yeah.
Is
like
there? What's
yeah.
The or Scott claiming investigator.
Right. Okay. Oh, fair enough. No, that's all good. So either you're like the demon who star passed, or there's a spy if you're claiming Undertaker.
There's a 75%.
That's very true. Yep. Okay. All right.
Alright, come on back, everybody. Come on back.
Come on now.
No, I mean, come on back, everyone. No, but like actually this time. Naughty boy. Come on, Yash is new, but Rick, you should know better.
Triple.
Alright, welcome back, everyone. It's time for nominations and executions. Alion, did you want to add something?
Yeah, hi team. We just wanted to out what we were. We were not the investigator, we were the Undertaker, and we died last night. So it's giving spy.
Bye. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Why did you throw Amelia under the bus then?
because the investigator told us the things.
Yeah. Okay.
The investigator who refuses to,
We're a demon that star past night one.
or you got lied to by an evil who was bluffing
claiming investigator. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that is possible.
Be poison drunk, don't forget.
Alright, I saw Weedy's hand go up next, so I'd like to hear from him next.
I am the fortune teller. I got a yes on Jeb and Rolo last night. I think we should kill Jeb.
Alright, sounds good. Did you want to nominate on that, or is this just positing?
I'll let everyone else talk. Specifically, I want to kill the Seb side. I like Jeb.
Okay.
Aw.
Same, of course. Paul, let's hear from you next.
Yep, so I'd be hesitant to vote on Jeb because I'm actually the investigator, the real investigator who did not get a ping between Amelia and Jeb. My ping was actually, look, I'll just out it. I got a spy between May and Alien, so yeah. I'm the real investigator, so yeah, that was not a good kill on Amelia. That's all I gotta say.
This is hot tea.
Alright. Let's hear from Juan next.
Hello. Well, no one's talking about it, but I've heard of a few outsiders. And let's just say that's going to prevent me from voting on people that town is suspicious on, because I think it's a waste of time. We should let them die in the night. I've heard of 2 face-up outsiders. So that sounds suspicious, sounds like a Baron game to me.
Okay, and Scott.
I would like to nominate Jeb.
Hell yeah. I love when people point the finger. Scott, tell us why we should execute Jeb.
I'm very confident that Jeb is the demon. I have information on Jeb. Also, if you're with Close, you probably don't mind dying here. Also, the investigator ping and the fortune teller ping.
Fake investigator.
Alright, Jeb, anything to add?
Yeah, we can be open about it. We are the recluse, so we're happy to die. We would rather die by gangster. So Yash, if you want to kill Scott, feel free. But otherwise, yeah, get us out.
All right, 7 votes is required. Gonna be starting the countdown now.
If
Good
Scott
rise
has
up.
followed a double claim and Scott put Jeb in the ping, Jeb's not going to be the demon if Scott's evil. So I don't actually like this as an execution.
Alright,
Yeah,
exactly
a lot of
7.
votes.
Jeb,
Right.
the 2 people recluse claim.
I think we should kill either Scott.
I
Actually,
see
can we kill
Paul's
both
hand up.
Scott and Paul?
We can kill both. I'm happy to work with the gangster.
I would love to see Scott, yeah, killed in some manner.
And then we play Clocktower. I would love to hear from Paul, actually.
Okay. If Scott gets killed by Yash, I'm happy to nom myself and die. I'm a top 4 investigator.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll nom Scott.
Yash, you can fire away anytime you wish, by the way.
Is Scott happy to die?
No.
Top 4.
You're a
Yeah,
top 4, you
playing
shared your ping
four,
if it's real.
That's sus.
Yeah, so I'm happy to support you in having Scott killed.
Charles, I told you what you should know.
I
I
don't
think
think you
Scott's
told me
good.
anything.
I don't think we should kill good players just for having their abilities used.
Yeah, kind of agree.
Alright.
I think we'll leave it on Jeb. I'm happy to die tomorrow.
I'm going to be closing the day in 10
I'll
if no
skip
actions
it now.
are performed.
Right.
Fight tomorrow.
Fine.
I'll
I'll
skip it
nominate
now.
Scott.
Hey, I hear a Scott nomination from Paul. Please tell us why.
Double claiming me. He doesn't want to die. He is, well, claiming to be investigator who should be just happy to die. Yeah.
Okay, Scott?
I think this is an evil team left. I'm not the investigator, but I have heard of information on Jeb.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're panicking, Paul.
Okay.
Oh,
7 to tie.
The investigator thing, but
8 to die.
Sorry, why don't you nominate me? If
We're
she was
taking the
looking.
votes starting now.
no, she wasn't on the ping.
Who are your pings, Paul?
Evil rise up.
See you info again, Paul.
Oh, Paul, I thought you said it was me, us, and May.
Wait, what was the question?
What was your info, Paul?
3 is not enough.
Oh, I'm kind of lagging.
Once again, closing in 10.
Bro's lagging hard.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
Did you swap rooms, Juan?
Juan, stop stealing on the internet.
Hey, Paul stole my internet for like last 5 weeks. My turn.
Mom, it's my
Yeah, actually,
turn on
why
the
is June's-
Xbox.
June, where's your internet?
The dramatic zoom on Paul.
Great cinematography.
Paul, say your info again. Jesus Christ.
He's
I think someone
lagging.
was asking me a question.
Yeah,
Wait,
Paul.
am I?
Hey, your
They want to know
info,
what your
Paul.
info is.
Juan, do you want to
Yeah,
go into Paul's room and just like
Ask.
That's okay. I think that's cheating.
I did say my information, but yeah, my information is I've got a spy between Alien and May. And I think in an online game, killing the spy is just kind of pointless because you can just like type the entire grim within like 20 seconds.
Alright, I'm going to go back to counting down from 6. 5.
Paul, I think you're the spy.
Oh,
3.
You can
Rollo
tell me if you want. I'll vote.
Paul?
Rollo
Yeah, sure, I'll
nominates
vote.
Paul. Rollo, tell us why.
Yeah, I just don't see Jeb being the demon here with the way there was a period of time where like pretty much everyone's hand was up, and I guess people lowered them again afterwards. But I don't see Jeb being the demon here with the sheer volume of investigator pings being put on him. And yeah, I kind of trust Scott over Paul here.
Okay. Paul, anything to add?
Yeah, this is fine. I'm a top 4. Kill me. If it clears up some worlds, then do
I
it.
have pertinent. I don't want this lifted, so I'll just out everything. I'm the empath.
Right.
I got a 2 on Amelia and Yash. I got a 2 again on Jeb and Yash. I saw Yash go to a first chat with Jeb for quite a while. I think Yash is evil here and Jeb is the demon. Please don't lift off Jeb.
You could just be drunk. Getting 2 2s.
I could be drunk.
Alright.
We can kill Scott tomorrow.
7.
If Jeb is a
to tie.
recluse, they
8
don't mind dying.
to die. Give me taking the
There's
vote
no time.
starting now.
Could just be.
This is going to be a tie. Look at it.
There's evils voting on this.
Yeah. That's fine. That is okay.
And May voted.
That is not enough. I'm going to be closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeb, you have been executed and do die. And it's about time we had that re-rack. But maybe later.
Oh no! What?
Oh, that was a good
Hey.
fake out. Well
But I
done.
think you're just drunk
Hey.
or poison
Got
sniped.
him. Alright, let's see if the evil team can claw this one back, because it's looking bad for them. Alright. The spy is going to see the grimoire. I don't think it particularly matters at this point. Nothing is especially changed. I'm going to remove that. Scout Woman has not begun the demon. The imp who nominated the version, absolutely no one followed up on that. He's kind of funny to me. Hello.
Hello.
Who shall
to
it
kill?
be tonight?
I kind of want to kill Alex just so Scott keeps getting it too.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, that's a fantastic choice.
Actually, yeah, that's very funny. I'm gonna kill Alex.
Okay.
Thank you. Enjoy that too,
Amazing.
Scott.
Hell yeah.
I've heard of at least 2.
Spicy.
One is kind of
I'm the same.
Cool. Sounds like I can be the butt.
Hello. As our empath, tonight you learn 2 of your alive neighbors are evil.
2 again.
2 again.
Thank you.
Good luck. Bro's having a bad time despite getting the best information ever. And our fortune teller is dead. So, what's even left? We have the Slayer that hasn't activated yet. He needs to shoot soon, or he's kind of next on the chopping block. The empath's info is bunk. Despite being never poisoned, which is really funny. We have the Raven Keeper that could activate, but probably won't because it's been seen by the imp. So that's kind of it. Let's wake everyone up to not drag this game on.
Your name's come up.
Good morning, everybody. You awake to discover Alex died last night.
Wow, it's spreading. Scott.
Weedy.
Definitely a spy game, by the way.
Yeah. I'm going to come out.
Did someone call my name?
Oh no, the other Alex. You're weedy, sorry. Rick, did you want to talk?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. What's up?
Alex died in the night.
I'm just gonna say, it looks like you're probably drunk. Rollo's actually claimed virgin.
Okay, like he's not kidding about that?
No. He messaged,
Yeah.
he whispered me during day 1 nominations, being like, "I'm thinking of self-nominating myself as a virgin."
Ooh, okay, interesting. Yeah, that kind of lines up with my information. Well, at least Paul's information. If Paul is legit.
Wait, Paul's claiming investigator who saw a spy between May and Alien, right?
Yeah, I saw a saint between May and Charles.
But you wouldn't be drunk then. You would still be sober, having just got the wrong ping. So you explicitly cannot be a townsfolk if Rollo is the virgin.
Interesting. Unless Paul is evil and lying.
I think Paul's evil.
Coming out with that info is weird. So I might just be the drunk. May did say she was the saint though.
Can I let Alex in?
Sure.
Welcome.
Hey, what's up?
Weedy, what are you actually?
I'm happy to hard claim because Quinn knows my role. I am the mayor.
Okay, cool, yeah, because I was the fortune teller. So.
Oh yeah, no, I totally made that up. I was just trying to back up Scott's info because I thought.
The problem was night 1, Jeb and Amelia, I got no, but
okay.
I also
Oh
want to
no!
both
Interesting.
because I'm a poisoner.
Jeb is the recluse.
Jeb was the recluse, and I got a no. But I mean, that's possible.
That's fine. I think it's smarter to give recluses a no early on and then a yes later. That frames them as the Scarlet Woman or like a minion that's been jumped. So
Yeah, I think so. You're the mayor. Okay,
It could be that. It could be that
Wait.
Jeb was the actual poisoner though, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think
Anyway.
Queen, what
Yeah,
are you?
I think I'm most suspicious of Paul at the moment. I'm the librarian who's seen a saint, but like I didn't proc the virgin, so I don't know. And my saint is confirmed that they're the same.
Yeah, I mean they could be the
So,
demon.
I don't know what's going
Oh, have you got any yeses?
I've only got a nose. I can tell you. I can tell Weedy. I don't know about you, Quinn. Though, sorry. Is that okay?
Fair enough. I mean, I trust Weedy,
Mm.
and I suppose you're dead now.
If he kills, Rick can kill me.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Sucks.
Oh well.
You guys know
Yes.
what Alex was?
Sorry?
Wait, what, Alex claimed to be the monk or the butler to me. I wasn't really sure. I assumed they were the monk, but then Amelia said she's the monk, so I'm real confused.
Well, Alex.
So do we think this is... So we're pretty sure there's a Scarlet Woman, a Poisoner, and a Spy. Is that what we're getting? Or is it
No.
a Baron?
I don't think we have. So the investigator ping that we put out that said there was a poisoner was bullshit. That wasn't real.
There is definitely a spy. We're not sure about the other two.
Mm.
What about the outside account?
Yeah, outside.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any other than Jeb, and there should be, what, 4 if there's a Baron,
Yeah.
two base. I
Yeah.
guess we'll...
Should be one base. So it should be 3.
One base.
Isn't this a... Oh.
Traveller.
One Traveller.
14 a Traveller.
Travelers.
So there's 2 hiding. Okay.
Talk about it when everyone gets back.
Alright, come on back, everyone.
Yeah, I do have the Virgin token.
Slow and sluggish down. Rick's just hanging out by himself. Nigel, no friends.
We'll talk tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry, can't talk
What are
about
you doing? Rick and Yash, what? Brother, the gong is already rung.
Does that look super
Yeah,
sus
she
to anyone
doesn't give a
else?
fuck about that.
What the fuck?
Rick looks so clueless, like he hasn't realized yet.
Yeah, Rick
Is there
left
going to
the
be a
chat and
third
joined
gong?
into the chat.
Oh, hit him with a triple gong,
Why don't
please.
you join that chat, Keep? The app's been
Ah,
Oh my
here we
God,
go.
that's
Welcome
so
back. We were gonging for you.
I heard a gong. I
It was
didn't know if it was
5,000
for us.
years of gong. Alright, come on.
I didn't know if it was for us.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for nominations and executions, and I would recognize Scott's hand is up first, please.
I claim Slayer and I shoot Quinn.
Scott claims to be the Slayer and shoots Quinn. Do you have a preference of weapon?
Yeah, I shoot him with a 2.
With a 2, well, Scott pulls out a 2x4 and launches it at Quinn, but as everyone knows, humans are very good at defending against wooden objects. Quinn is unharmed and alive. I will choose to hear from
what is
Rolo
happening?
next, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone was aware. I am the Virgin, and so Quinn did know me on the first day, and nothing happened. I'm sticking with
True.
Virgin. I didn't push on it yesterday because there was a lot going on the top side. But if we've got no other leads, I would be advocating for the death of Quinn. But at the same time, I could be poisoned. I could be the drunk. He could be the drunk. There's lots of ways that we can both be good.
Okay. I would like to hear from
That's true.
Charles next, please.
I am actually the Slayer, Quinn, and I shoot you.
Charles shoots Quinn, confirm?
Yep.
Alright, Charles loads up his 2x3 this time and launches yet another plank of wood at Quinn. And Quinn is fine, and he is slowly building a log cabin at this point.
Anyone else?
Let's hear from Rick next.
I don't want to shoot Quinn. I want to come out as my character because I'm pretty sure it's a spy game. I'm the Raven Keeper, so I'm unlikely to die at night. So I'm also happy to self-nom and get myself executed.
Okay.
No, I think you can stay.
Juan, is that your hand?
It is.
Let's hear from you.
Well, no, I would also like to claim my role outwardly. I am the soldier, and I would like to nominate myself after we've had all the hands go down.
Okay. Juin is first in the queue. Don't let me forget it. Next, let's hear from Yash.
If Rick is okay with it, I think we should kill Scott.
Okay, Rick, do you agree?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Rick agrees. Scott has got gun holes in him. We let the boss worry about him. Scott has died. And I'll allow you to speak your piece in death as you have your hand up.
My final words is I would like the real Slayer to shoot Quinn, please.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Can I shoot Quinn?
The real Slayer.
All right. Weedy has claimed to be the Slayer and will shoot Quinn. Weedy is equipped with a 2x1 and fires the 2x1 at Quinn, which, getting closer to being a stake, still isn't enough to slay Quinn. Quinn is alive and unharmed.
Stake.
What kind
Come
of
on, guys.
stake?
We can make 4.
Alright,
Is
so
it another stake?
Yash is leaving. All you have to do is just leave your seat. And then you're all
See
good.
Yash. Thanks for playing.
Thanks, Yash.
You couldn't have left like 20 seconds earlier.
He wanted one last.
Oh, Scott,
The
you got
last
fast
hurrah.
again. Oh, not the Traveler, the new player.
Where do I need to click to leave my seat?
I'm pretty sure if you just close the window, it will do that. Otherwise,
Alright.
if you click on the Wi-Fi button and then eject through clicking on your own name.
Yeah, you
I
can
think
just
either
close
works.
the browser.
All right, perfect. Thanks all. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good gangstering.
Alright, well, we know that it worked. I will clean that up first before we continue. Goodbye, Yash. And then close this. Excellent. The only remaining hand I see up is Amelia's. Could we hear from you, please?
Scott, I just wanted to know what your I don't even know if you're claiming empath anymore, but if you are, what was your number last night? I want to figure out if
It
you're.
was a 2 again, so it's 2 on Yash and Amelia, 2 on Yash and Jeb, 2 on Yash and Quinn. That's why I want a Slayer to shoot Quinn.
Oh,
That's a lot
yeah,
of
he's
twos.
drunk.
That,
Yeah, he's drunk.
that doesn't. Okay.
At this point, Scott's been an open empath, right? I think there's a poison in this game as if you wouldn't poison the open empath when they're about to let a new number on a good player.
I disagree. I think Quinn being in a failed virgin proc, checks out for him just being evil. I want to see Quinn dead.
It could be a Baron, just like wasting a virgin proc.
Rick,
I'm
is
fine
that a
with that.
nomination you have prepared?
very
Yeah,
happy.
I think I was the first one before Juin to.
Juin
to-
was
for self-
queued.
Okay. I'm
I
pretty
did.
sure I said I wanted to execute
I
myself.
think Rick
You
was
did.
first.
Fine, go Rick.
You want Rick to go first, Juin? You'll yield?
Yeah, Rick was.
Okay. Alright, Rick, I will hear your nomination, please.
Ravenkeeper with the spy, unlikely to die, but I'm going to look highly sus, so kill me now, and we solve that problem.
I have to assume this is because you're nominating yourself.
Mm.
Alright. 5 votes is required to put Rick on the block. And I'll be taking the votes starting now.
Problem is, Rick does this so often that I can't tell if it's because he's good at
You
evil.
can't. They should at least get 5, get me on the block.
He's got to commit to the bid at this point.
Late now.
Alright, that is not enough. Next up, we have Juin's nomination, please.
Yes, please.
Is that also for yourself?
It is for myself. Join nominates Join.
Alright, Juin, your attack and defense points, please. Keeping in mind this is the Yu-Gi-Oh card game.
Yeah. I mean, the offense is very similar to Rick in that, as the soldier, I can't contribute to this game. I'd rather be out now than in Final 3, where I'm under a lot of pressure. If I have a defense, is that we have a supposed spy somewhere between me and someone else. I don't think they're dead. And then we have Quinn, who's in proc on the version. So there's my defense, but I also still want to die.
Can I defend Juin?
I also want to defend Juin, but
I
you
think
go quick.
there's value in keeping a soldier alive because if you die at night, that kind of proves a poisoner as well. And I think this nomination is good. It buys you social credit, but your power is basically you're immune to the demon. So, I don't know. I don't see there being much sense in this. Rolo?
Oh, I have a much less useful defense. My defense is that all the dead players are in the top section of the Grim. We didn't kill Rick, so we should kill Quinn.
Oh, that's way better. That's a way better defense.
Bless. All right, 5 to put
I'm down for
Juan
that.
on the block. Taking the vote. Starting now.
If we kill everyone in half the Grim, statistically that means we've killed half the evils, right?
Coin flip gameplay.
Except the Lord
This
of
is
Typhon
a
at the
great
bottom.
time for the chef to come out and say it was like a chef too.
That is not enough.
Oh yeah, is there a chef? Can we have a chef?
I think it's possible it's a chef too. Paul and Quinn and Jeb and Amelia.
Rollo nominates
Can I
Quinn.
nominate Justin?
Rollo nominates Quinn.
happy with that too.
Just beat you there. Rollo, please.
Yeah, look, if I don't nominate Quinn and Quinn turns out to be the demon, I'll be real mad that I was the virgin that didn't get procced by the demon and I didn't push on it. So now I'm pushing on it, so at least I can check that box.
Okay, Quinn?
What kind of demon nominates the virgin? Also been shot like 3 times. I don't know why everyone
Yeah,
thinks
no.
I'm the demon. I'm happy to die.
This is a selfish nom. This is for me.
Yeah. Only Roller's allowed to vote.
Oh wait, no, Rick's putting his hand up normally. Scott, put your hand down.
I do have
No, I'm dead
a
voting on
better nomination based on Alex's info next if we want to do this, but I'm happy to die as well. I just think Scott's empath 2 is a weird.
By Alex, you mean my info, right?
5 to die.
Scott,
Taking
I'm
the
voting
vote,
for you. You don't
starting
have to
now.
vote.
No, I think Paul will drop.
Scott, I'll
think
vote for you.
Paul's
Scott,
gonna
I'll
drop?
vote for you.
Okay.
Okay, I think Paul will drop.
I'm voting.
He's committed. Committed.
I'm committed.
All right, 6
Paul's
on
committed to cause.
Quinn. You're slated for execution. Any further nominations?
I don't like those numbers. That's...
Yeah, Charles nominates Paul.
Charles nominates Paul. Charles, please elaborate.
Paul has been fighting hard to keep certain people alive. Some of them have good claims, some of them have bad claims. Either way, if he is the investigator as he claims to be, there's no longer usefulness in it. I just don't trust his claims.
Paul?
We can kill me tomorrow after we kill Quinn, so we can keep the line of death going. So, yeah.
So true.
Rock solid, Paul. Rock solid.
Thank you.
All right, 6 to tie, 7 to break the death chain.
ADHD killing.
Does anyone else want to Slayer shoot me?
I'm concerned about.
Yeah, sure. I'll claim Slayer and I'll shoot Quinn.
Thank you.
I'll get to that in a moment, Paul.
No.
That is not enough votes to lift off of Quinn. Did you want to use your Slayer ability, Paul?
Yeah, I'll use my Slayer ability.
Okay, on Quinn, confirm?
On Quinn, yes.
Excellent. So Paul pulls out a 2x0, a mathematically defiant object, and launches it at Quinn. And because of Quinn's quantum superpositioning, he is actually not in the exact same location as the 2x0 and is unharmed and alive.
Much a mistake.
I will be closing in 5 with Quinn being executed.
Next Slayer shot is going to be in hyperspace.
3, 2, 1. Quinn, you have been executed, and it's not really a re-rack when it's halfway through the game, I suppose, but I have some news. It's sleepy time.
Oh,
it's always sleepy time.
Man does it again.
I mean, as if you fell for it this time.
Alright, if Paul doesn't die tonight, I think he's evil confirmed.
Okay. Just tell the demon that, huh? So, first we send the wakes card to the spy. Robots in disguise. Then we wake up the imp. Hello.
What?
You are the imp now.
Hmm.
Would you like to do imp things?
I don't think it's a choice. Oh god. This is hard. It's so hard. Who's most likely? Who doesn't like me? I mean, there's a few times where I'm the demon and I can just kill Justin for the sake of it, but I feel like that's a poor choice. I just have no idea what anyone is because the spy never talked to me. Anyway.
He's got to send it.
You know what? If I know there's Raven Keeper, it's time for Charles to die, I guess.
Charles is your selection?
Charles is my selection.
Alright, best of luck. Empath. There's no other knight abilities. The Slayer can shoot and kill. Juin, that would be a really climactic end, wouldn't it just? Okay. Well, what about waking everybody up?
It's someone
it's
at the
only
bottom.
fair. We got me.
Good morning, everybody. You wake to discover Charles has perished,
Yay!
breaking the death line.
Worst demon ever.
Coward.
That's
They should have killed the
suspicion,
Ravenkeeper.
suspicion on Paul and myself now.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoa,
And
that's a
Joe.
lot of ping.
I think Paul should die. He's an evil one.
Yeah. What for you?
I was keeping on the down low, sorry. I mean, I know that's probably a spy, so I could.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I was an important role that died second, so after the Undertaker.
You got a what?
After the Undertaker, so
Oh.
I think it's almost definitely a spy, but just in case, I won't say. So you're not top 3?
No, I'm the Slayer. I'm not sure why you'd keep it a secret, but okay, I'll leave you to it. You got a plan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Convince them to vote on Weedy, but he's playing. Oh, Keith, I'm just saying, like, Weedy's playing really socially evil. Like, for me, at least, it doesn't seem like he's a good Weedy. He's a bad weed. You should weed him.
Bad weed. Bad weed, not good weed.
Yeah. Maybe a dandelion. Oh, dandelions are kind of okay, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking marijuana.
Yeah, it depends who you ask. It could be good weed. You know what I'm saying?
It could be good weed. It could be a really bad trip.
Excuse me, sir. What alignment is your weed?
Exactly. Okay. So Weedy,
I would have poisoned him. Okay, fair enough. Have you got any? I don't know. Is there any info? Is there a chef number you've heard of? I'm just trying to get anything.
Yeah, I have a chef number.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be specifically not public, and it's not mine to out. But I will
But
say
there is a
I've
chef claim.
been told one. My sus is probably maybe somewhere between like Justin. I feel like, I don't know, Justin told me on day 1 that there was either fortune teller or an investigator ping on you, and that I should nominate you. And
interesting.
There was just this niche world where I was like, obviously at the time I didn't know, but when it happened, then someone nommed you. I was like, did he know they were poisoned? And it was like bait. I don't know. It was just, it came off really weird. Like, that's probably the only social read.
Okay. As in, like, it seemed weird that he was pointing you at me, and that it wouldn't make sense for me to be an investigator, like a legitimate investigator ping, unless I was the drunk.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, like, it might have just been. Did he know that you were the virgin?
He did actually. Actually, he claimed top 3.
What? All right, come on back, everybody. Come on back. Especially Rick. Oh no, Rick and Quinn in a chat. We're never gonna get them out.
This is rude. They're just blatantly ignoring it.
No one's respecting the gong today.
Triple gong.
Oh, I'm so nominating Rick.
Alright, come on back, everyone. It's time for nominations and executions.
Charles, you can't nominate. You're
I'm
dead.
going to recognize that Alian had their hand up first.
Hi there. We would just like to say or have people consider worlds where May is the spy that got passed to in the absence of a Scarlet Woman. Perhaps a Scarlet Woman was killed or something like that. And yes, we can't nominate, but we would suggest someone nominate May. That's all.
Okay, Scott, you're up next.
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay, excellent. Let's hear from Paul.
Yep, so I was actually planning on nominating May because, yeah, Star Pass is also possible, but also that May will have a vote if she's evil, which I think she is based on my investigative information.
Did
and
you want to
Alien
do
dying
that
like
now?
day one. Yeah, sure. I'll nominate May.
All right, I will put you first in the queue. Let's uphold the queue as best we can. There's a few other hands I want to hear from first. Let's hear from Quinn next.
I would not like to execute May because May was in my librarian ping as the saint. She has confirmed that. Although on second hand, I didn't proc the virgin, so it might be like a drunk, but I think Scott is probably the drunk based on his like 3 nights of twos. So I think I got reasonable info, and I think that paints Paul and Rollo as evil to me, especially with Paul putting pressure on the saint.
May claimed
So-
washerwoman to me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. She claims saint to me on the first day. When I
First time hearing of it.
First I heard of it.
Okay.
I don't know how
Did
much
you want to
she's
add
pulled
anything
up.
to this?
Has somebody nominate me yet? Should I start talking?
We're
Or
gonna
should
we're
I
gonna
still
get to
keep
that in a
silent?
minute. I just wanted to know if you
Okay.
wanted to add anything while we're talking about you.
I think there was a no, okay.
No? Oh, we can come back to it later. It's alright. Jeb, did you want to add anything here?
Yeah, so just an interesting point. May also claimed washerwoman to us. Not only claimed, they were trying to be like, are you the Raven Keeper? I think they were trying to say that there's a washerwoman confirming Raven Keeper. So if we're thinking May is a spy, May was perhaps trying to confirm Rick or was trying to throw sus on Rick, either one. But May was trying to confirm Raven Keeper like first 2 days anyway.
Okay. Rick, you're up next.
I'm happy to support killing May.
Okay. Was that it? Okay.
That's it.
Justin, is that your hand?
I would like to claim Slayer and shoot May.
Justin has claimed to be the Slayer. Now, would you like to use an object in the 2x series, or did you have a different weapon in mind?
I would like to use a trebuchet.
A trebuchet. All right. Justin pulls up one of the greatest siege weapons of all time, the trebuchet, and fires the heaviest rock he could find at May. But the heaviest rock he could find was not heavy enough to crush a person. May is alive and unharmed.
Should have used a catapult.
Justin, should we also go? Should we go on May then? I don't
She's
know.
spy.
Or
Are
she just
noms
decide?
open? Sorry, I assumed
Noms
that
are
Jeff was
open.
going to
There
announce.
was a little bit of
Oh.
a pause. I was just kind of letting the dialogue play out.
Paul was
But
first in the queue.
Paul, you were first in the queue. Did you want to refresh on your nomination?
I would like to nominate May. Yeah.
Okay, let's send it. Paul, tell us why.
Just rewind the video chat.
Base.
Okay,
May,
my
what say
turn
you?
finally. Finally, my turn.
Yes,
and
do
then,
it.
so, in fact, I did, yes. When VD asked me, it's like, put the message, and then I just said, it's like, oh, I'm washwoman. And that's all. That's because I don't really want to tell him is I'm the same. And then in fact, I didn't tell a lot of people I'm the saint because it's like a little bit tricky. It's like if I say saint, and then you guys, most of the people will think it's like, I'm evil. I don't want to die. And then so that's why it's like I cover up and just say, yeah, I'm a washwoman. And then regarding to Jeb, and then so yes, I did went to him, and then in fact, I didn't know Rick is the Raven Keeper. You can ask Rick. He has never told me he is the Raven Keeper. And he never even mentioned about Raven Keeper. We spoke the first day. And then, but I just randomly is like try to hit you and see what you are. That's all. But if you guys said it's like, in fact, so happened is that Rick is the Raven Keeper, and then so I know him, and that's not true. You can ask Ray. It's like I didn't ask him. And the thing is like Quinn said is like he confirmed me. In fact, besides him, there's another person I spoke to just now can confirm me I'm good. But it's up to you guys. It's like if you want to kill me, I don't know why Paul and Scott is like keep on trying very hard to get rid of me.
Do we believe the saint?
All right.
Or not?
4
What's-
votes is required to put May on the block.
I'll vote.
Rick,
4
can
votes. Taking the vote, starting
Let's
now.
not vote for the potential
Rick,
stink.
you do this, you're gonna lose the game.
Rick,
I'm really
did May
conflicted.
try and
No,
confirm?
no. She told me washerwoman, empath, monk. I think she's.
All right. 2 is not enough. Any further nominations, please? Juwen.
Based on the other worlds we're going with here, Juan nominates Paul.
All right. Juwen nominates Paul. Juwen, tell us why.
Look, if we want to believe that we actually have a real Slayer in there, being Justin, then May is a waste of time, so I didn't vote just then. Paul's another great demon candidate with info which is not per se provable, unless a Washman has seen Paul. I have no idea if that's true. That's what I heard on day one anyway. But yeah, this is an alternate world. I think we can cross it off.
Okay. Paul, anything to add?
I'll just add that the washerwoman or the washerwoman saw the fake investigator, who was not me. But I'm happy to die,
Okay.
and if this can clear up a lot of worlds for you guys, yeah, send it.
Okay. 4 votes is required to put Paul on the block. Taking the votes, starting now.
What?
I'm walking my hand down. Hands are up.
Okay.
Please, one more.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. 4 is enough. Paul, you
Nice.
are slated for execution.
Oh, this is just not the kill.
Charles,
Justin,
anything to
can
add?
I ask if you're actually the Slayer?
Yeah, I am the Slayer, but considering some people are very adamant it's a spy game, I could just be poison locked.
I'm just offended that you didn't shoot me.
Yeah, I was going to shoot you yesterday, but I was pretty convinced we were going to execute you. So
Fair. I just wanted a real Slayer to shoot me. Instead of all these fakes.
To reiterate, I would like to hear from Charles, please.
Weedy, what do you think of Rolo?
I was gonna suggest killing Rolo next.
I will
think
back
in the
your
Quinn
dead vote on that.
in the Quinn Rolo thing, we haven't really looked into Rolo very much. Rolo read socially good to me on day one, but there isn't anything confirming Rolo. I think it's unlikely that Rolo would take Virgin as the demon, as a bluff, but it's possible that Rolo's been star passed too. But
Okay. Rolo, do you want to add something to this?
Sure, just because it's there. If I'm the demon or a minion, my first chat was, I think, with 4 people, which was like Weedy, Rick, and I think one other person. The only other person I spoke to on the first day was Justin, and he claimed to be a top 3, and I claimed to be the Virgin, and he didn't nom me. So I was kind of thinking about nomming him today, but I kind of want to ask the dead players, like, so okay, Paul just put himself on the block. If he's a demon, he's got a Scarlet Woman. I don't know. If the dead town want to leave it on Paul, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I'm happy to nom either Weedy or Justin. I don't have anything on the down for Weedy.
this is a really good game.
Is today the last Scarlet Woman day? Like we'll
Nope,
have a
we
tomorrow.
have
Tomorrow.
6
night.
alive currently.
I say we keep it on Paul. It might be hard to get it back on Paul.
7 alive currently.
it's hard to lift without.
I would like to hear any further nominations. Otherwise, I'll be closing in 10.
I think I trust Weedy's claim to me, but
Rick, that's not a nomination.
I'm just thinking. I think I want to nominate Weedy.
You got 4 seconds to think about it.
Okay,
2 seconds.
I nominate Weedy.
All right, Rick has nominated Weedy. Rick, tell us why.
If you believe it's a spy game, I'm struggling to believe that Weedy's character would result in him still being alive.
It's his character.
I don't want to out
Yeah.
it. I don't want to out it. I let him.
Oh
do
no,
it.
Rick doesn't know my character. I've told some players that I trust my role. Makes sense, and I'm still alive. And that's why I've been purposely kind of obscuring my role. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I don't think there's that much sauce on me. If Town wants me to out my role, I can, but I might save it for tomorrow.
It is a spy game, so
Alright,
yeah.
4 to tie, 5 to die.
It's not much point. Well, everyone knows we are
I've
witty.
got,
Rather the evil knows we are.
I've got Weedy down as he believes martial arts are part of his character, so I had monk.
Oh yeah, that was part of my my bluff. Rolo worked that out as well. I'm not the
Alright,
monk.
that is not enough. I'm going to take that as Paul being executed in 5. 4.
Are you not
I'll
voting
nominate
Roller?
Justin.
Weedy?
I'll nominate
I
Justin.
hear Roller nominate Justin.
I don't know. Once again, this is all going to be on dead players. Like, if dead players want to vote on this, or I think that's the only way we could lift it off Paul. But
No, 5. Easily enough.
I don't. So my thought here is Paul put himself on the block. Justin shot May. May's the saint. If May is the demon, we're not going to execute her into final 3. If Justin is evil, Slayer shooting the demon, then Justin's a good kill. If Justin's the demon, Slayer shooting a minion, Justin's a good kill. And we can kind of deal with that now? I don't know. I don't see any world where Paul's the demon who puts himself on the block here and has been happy to die this entire game.
Okay.
Valid.
Could have a Skull Woman.
Justin, anything to add?
Yeah, unless
I see Paul as a minion having Investigator buff, throwing it off on May and a dead player, knowing May is the saint because they have a spy. He's happy to die to look as good as he can, knowing he's not the demon. Happy to die. If any good players vote here, I think this could be a play by Make Virgin to waste dead.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to die.
I think if Paul is evil, he's probably the demon with the Scarlet Woman because this is the last opportunity to survive. But
yeah,
he might be
That
good.
is
Tomorrow would be
not
fun
enough.
as well.
It looks like Paul will not be leaving the block, so Paul has been executed. Everybody please go to sleep.
Can we do a round robin?
Okay. We just have the imp activation realistically. I want to add Slayer Spent here. I get to send the Grim also. Alright, what's it to be tonight?
Weedy, please.
Excellent. Best of luck.
I think that's a very wise.
Okay.
So he selects the mayor, and I get to mayor bounce. What is the best mayor bounce here? I think hitting the Raven Keeper is not good. I think the Virgin has sus on them. I think Justin has sus on them. I actually think killing Juan and passing to the spy is the best choice. Which is kind of goofy strategy, but I genuinely think May can bring it home for the evil team. The evil team's had a really rough slog throughout this entire thing, and the good team is just stumbling on the final day because they've lost their information characters and they're struggling to cut through it. So I think that's maybe the way to go. Hello. You have become the demon. You are now the imp. I'm muted.
Mute.
Hello, sorry. You have become the demon. You are now the
How
imp.
can that happen?
If the imp selects themselves, a minion becomes the imp.
Okay. Okay, so that will be tricky because a lot of people suspicious about me. What happened to Joe?
I'm sure you'll
Interesting
be
tactics.
fine.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Good
So
luck.
should I pick people to kill?
Nope, not tonight. Starting from tomorrow
Okay.
night.
Cool. Okay, bye.
Good luck.
Thing. Although in the game.
Alright, let's... So the other thing is that Juan dying here helps push the narrative that the poisoner is still alive. So there's 2 alive evil players at this point in time, which is going to be really scary for the good team to have to tangle with. I think I've filled enough. We can wake everybody up.
To register.
Good morning,
spy.
everybody. You awake to discover Juan died last night.
Soldier died. What?
That's wild. Okay.
Ooh,
That's
just
poisoner. It's
This
poisoner.
works in every world where I was poisoned on the first day.
Yeah, poison is still active.
It does work.
But it's interesting though. If you have a poisoner, why wouldn't you poison kill the Raven Keeper and get them to see the imp somewhere?
I agree.
I don't know. I guess Rick's the frame.
On the frame.
So
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, it
We're
would
trying to kill
mean.
ourselves, but I got killed
So-
tonight.
Okay. So Wheaties just ran away. All the other
Who-
living players are still here.
Who spoke yesterday? Because if that's real, that would need coordination between the demon and the poisoner.
Interesting.
It would. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's yeah, so that would basically imply that the neighbors they're either neighbors or were there private chats yesterday? There were.
There were.
It was.
I spent the
Yeah,
entire
there
day
were.
with you, Amelia,
Really chatting
and
to
you
it.
can verify this.
That's true.
Really chatting to Alex.
So in
There's an
the world where I coordinated, I could only have coordinated with Weedy, or through Weedy to May.
So there's an alive poisoner.
There's a live
Yeah.
poisoner. That's the only way that can happen.
Big poisoner.
Joan, you are the soldier. You are still holding that claim.
I am the soldier. I was not expecting to die, honestly. That's why I added.
I think it makes sense if there's a poisoner alive.
Sorry.
Alright, come on back everyone. It's time for nominations and executions. This game's dragging a little bit, so I'm going to try and pick up the pace. Nominations are open, please. Scott, do you want to say something?
I just want to say, at this point, I think I'm the drunk.
I kind of agree.
Can we do a roll
Yeah,
call?
I mean, I told you that.
So I just do a call for round robin.
Round robin, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let's do a round robin, and let's start with Charles, the caller of said round robin.
Chef Zero.
Alright, Rolo.
Oh, Chef Zero. Sorry. The virgin who was nommed by Quinn and nothing happened.
Alright, Weedy.
Mayor Weedy.
Alright, May.
The same.
Justin.
Slayer shot May yesterday.
Paul.
Investigator saw a spy between Alien and May.
Quinn.
Librarian saw a saint between May and Charles.
Alex.
I'm the fortune teller. Night 1, I got Jeb and Amelia, no. Night 2, I did 2 other people who are still alive, and I got a no.
Okay. Jeb.
Recluse.
Amelia.
Monk didn't have a chance to protect.
Scott.
Empath, but I think I'm the drunk.
Alia.
Undertaker.
Rick.
Raven Keeper.
And Juan.
Soldier who died in the night, so either poison killed or just the drunk.
And that is your round robin. Please kill each other. Weedy, is that a nomination?
My world is currently Paul is the drunk. The evils are Charles, May, Amelia, and someone else. I think there is a spy somewhere, which explains why Alien died and then Alex died, and then Charles dying the next night doesn't fit with that pattern, so that suggests a star pass. I think Quinn is the drunk, because Quinn saw May and Charles as the saint. I think Quinn is legitimately the drunk, and I think Saint is a bluff that went to either like the Scarlet Woman and the imp. That's currently my world. I think Rick might be the poisoner.
Could I add to that?
Sorry,
Ruby?
can you clarify? Are you
How
saying
do you explain
Charles?
Scott's Tuesday?
So I think the gangster was evil. I think Amelia is evil. Jeb is the recluse. And then at some point, at that point, Scott was out as an empath, so could have just been poisoned constantly.
But do we think Yash was evil then?
Yeah, I think Yash was evil. Yash was pushing for Scott to die on day 1, even though Alien wasn't pushing for it.
So you're claiming that I'm just straight up drunk or evil with a Chef Zero claim?
I currently think that it's more likely that you're evil and Quinn is a drunk librarian who saw 2 evils as the
I
saint.
think Rollo was just poisoned. I think my information is correct. because Rolo was very confident in being nominated as the Virgin. I was also very confident.
I think Rolo might actually be evil.
But
Just
that
straight
still
up.
fits with the world, right? That my
Yeah,
word
if you're
suggests that you're
drunk
both
Quinn,
good.
that means I wasn't poisoned on the first night. It's just you were an outsider.
But I don't
The
trust.
other reason why is May just claimed Washerwoman to me. May also claimed Monk in her threes, which is a role that Amelia's claimed, which to me ties them together.
Alex, in your
I
world,
don't understand.
I
I
think in your world,
randomly is like pick something cover up as a saint, and then why is it? It's like it will be. It's like if I know all the role, and then I would do the double claim other people.
I just can't reconcile you
Why
claiming
would I do
Washerwoman at
it?
all, May. Like, it doesn't make sense. If you claimed a role that wanted to die at night, that makes sense. But claiming Washerwoman as Saint is very strange.
Maya Weedy, who's outsiders in your world? Because you have a drunk and recluse. Are you missing an outsider?
Yeah, that's a good point.
true.
There should only be 3 or 1.
It's true.
That's spicy.
Okay, I'd like to hear from Justin at this point.
Yeah, that world where Charles could simply be a mayor bounce if you're the real mayor. So we have Undertaker dying to a spy, Fortune Teller dying to a spy, them attempting to kill the mayor, bouncing to Charles the same night. I could have been poisoned as the Slayer, and then the day after they're able to coordinate to kill June, which I find very odd. It's a bit early to poison kill the soldier when they could have done it to the Raven Keeper.
Yeah, that's
I
smart.
don't know.
Agreed.
So Rolo and Quinn thing is still unconfirmed. Quinn is hard backing up May, so they're either both evil and Rolo's good, or they're both good and Rolo's evil. I've sus on Raven Keeper as well, so I don't know.
I would like to hear nominations only at this point.
I'll nominate Rick.
Okay, Weedy nominates Rick. Weedy, tell us why.
This is slightly for selfish reasons. I see Rick as the most likely poisoner candidate here. And as the mayor, like, I have a stake in clearing a poisoner for a final 3. I think Rick is evil because Rick nominated me yesterday. There wasn't much reason for it. And I think if there is a spy in this game, Rick might know my actual role, and it might have been a way for them to try and clear a mayor off the board, which backs up Justin's theory that there was a mayor bounce.
Okay, Rick, anything to add?
No, none. Kill me.
Short and sweet, I guess.
Wild.
3 votes is
good vote for
required
me.
to put Rick on the
Whoa.
block.
I think, yeah, this is a good positioning. We can leave it at 3, and then if we need more,
I
get
think
This
you're
is
going to
wild.
lose. You're going
I
to
wanted
lose.
to vote on
That's
Rick,
a lot of votes.
and all 3
Yeah.
of you voted on Rick. This doesn't
Yeah,
make
you-
any friggin' sense.
You're going to
But
lose.
that's minimum, isn't it? 3 is
You're
the
gonna
No,
lose.
minimum.
okay.
Three is
Okay,
enough.
wait.
Yeah, 3
The
elected
thing that
players.
doesn't, the thing that really bothers
Rick
me
is
here
slated for
is
execution.
Juin is claiming to be poison killed. Like, why would Juin be poison killed in this situation? If there's a poisoner demon, they kill the mayor. If there's a real mayor, they kill the mayor for sure, right? Like,
I
why would
know.
they kill the soldier? Or
I
why
know.
wouldn't they poison kill the Raven Keeper? There are 2 way better candidates that don't
I know.
confirm poisoner.
Totally
So-
agree.
It could just
So
be the
the
drunk.
only one I
I
can
guess.
think is that Juin star passed, or Weedy and Rick. Well, I was leading into this day thinking you were evil, Rick, because I don't. If they poison
Raven
kill the
Keeper.
soldier,
I know.
then you're
Doesn't make any
just
sense.
evil buffing me.
Yeah,
Like,
I think one of them is evil.
I agree. I feel like I've been set up, but I can, obviously can't talk it out. But I think the mayor piece just doesn't make any sense, and that vote as a block.
Would dead players vote on Weedy if I nominated them?
That's
Because, like,
true. Yeah, I think
I might. I think he could be poisoned anyway. Who knows?
I just
We
wanna
can't
say
be a block based on Charles's information if there's a Chef Zero. I think there's too many other drunk candidates that
You can call him
that
Charlesy.
doesn't make sense.
What about May? Like, should we just vote on May?
May's claiming Saint.
Any
so
further
we go another
nominations? Otherwise,
tomorrow.
I will close the day.
Well, I'll back you on Weedy.
I'll
So,
nominate.
Alex, what
You go.
have you got info?
I got I could have been poisoned at 2, but I'd rather. Yeah.
I'll nominate Weedy.
Justin nominates Weedy. Justin, tell us why.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, the mayor would have been a higher priority kill than the soldier.
Weed is
But
also the brain
I don't
though.
know. It's the only reason why I think Charles would die in the night as a chef, so I'm not sure.
I think Weedy could be the only way we win as a good team. So I think like
So if you have pertinent info, Alex,
yeah, night 2 I got in there on Weedy and May.
Alright, Weedy, anything to add?
I don't understand the argument that I'm a higher priority kill than Jewin. Like, they're equal priority, right? Mare doesn't come up any, like, isn't going to have any more impact than Soldier leading into the final 3. The only way that, like, I'd be higher priority is if they're concerned that a poisoner's going to die, which I think is currently the case. I think that Evil's currently losing their poisoner, and that by losing the poisoner, they then don't have a way to clear me. I think this push on the second last day, now that we have the poisoner, or my theoretical poisoner on the block, is quite telling.
The poisoner who nommed themselves, though.
Alright. 3 votes is required to
won't vote
lift
at all.
onto Mayor Weedy. 3 votes is required. Taking the vote starting now.
For reference, the evils I have down are 3 of these 5 people. So
this could be the evil team.
Oh my god.
like May was
4 votes
I've already
is
clarified
enough.
that May is one of my evils. I think it may be that Quinn is actually just a minion that nominated Rolo and has information that backs up that May is the saint. I think it's weird that Quinn would vote on me because Quinn and I did a trust fall first thing. So Quinn should be the person that trusts me most in this circle. And the fact that Quinn is now backing up May suggests that May is probably the demon.
Can someone nominate May then?
Yeah.
Based on my information, I think that Weedy is like probably the demon in this case, if he's anything, because he did hard claim to me day one, as did I. So if I'm a minion, I just randomly pull the buff out of my ass as well.
I think you might just be the spy.
Possible. I don't think it's just like the poison killing Juin is weird when they could have poison killed you.
But
So
that's the point I'm making. There's not that much difference in the priority. They could kill me first and then Juin. It doesn't make that much of a difference unless the poisoner is going to die, and we had the poisoner on the block.
Well, you're a safer kill because if they lose the poisoner, then they can't kill you, and that Mare is worse than a.
Well, they can kill me because I can be killed by the storyteller, whereas they can't kill Juin. So it makes more sense in that sense to kill
Hey,
Juin
Weedy.
than me.
I don't think the storyteller's ever gonna kill a Mare without a bounce first, though.
Hey, Weedy,
Which might have been Charles.
Who are the minions in this game, in your world?
I think May was a starting minion, possibly Scarlet Woman.
No, as in which minions are in play? Just any of them.
I don't think a Baron is in play. So we have a Scarlet Woman, a Poisoner, and a Spy. I think most people agree it's a Spy world because we lost strong, powerful roles in the first 2 nights.
That world doesn't work because my chef claim for 0 doesn't match the empath's claim, so one of us has to be drunk.
Or evil.
It works. I think Scott is probably the drunk. I think Jeb is the recluse, and I think May is the spy. Is the saint.
If you're good right now, can you nominate May?
Yeah, I'll be closing in 10 if I do not hear a follow-up nomination.
I think this is Evil Panic, or Scott's the drunk actually, so it's fine. But I think with
Sorry, I tried.
I think this is Evil Panic.
Oh,
4, 3.
Roller, can you nominate May,
2.
please?
Yeah, Roller nominates May.
Rollo nominates May. Rollo, tell us why.
I think there are multiple dead players saying that this is better, but also if I'm good and nobody else is trying to lift Weedy, then Weedy can't. Oh, because there's bloody Scarlet Woman still. I don't know, man.
We should do this tomorrow.
Voting Eden's wild.
I think the Scarlet Woman's
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Most likely demon candidate.
But I would say it's like usually Mayor is a very good buff for the demon or evil people. Stay until the very last day.
This has
So
got
it's up
evil
to you
voting
guys.
for it. You got 6.
So many hands.
There
It
are 3
does
dead players
multiple
voting, and I think they're all
So
good.
I think it's like
These are all
evil
players that
panic.
I think can be trusted. Sorry.
Any last things to add, May?
No.
All right. 4 votes to tie, 5 votes to lift on to May. Taking the votes, starting now.
How are they getting out of this? We're just gonna star pass.
I think Quinn is evil with the way he nominated really quickly Rolo out of nowhere on the first day.
Why did you drop?
I heard there was a virgin.
We dropped
Oh.
because
We didn't need it.
we
Alright,
dropped.
5 is enough.
Okay. Far out.
May is now marked
You
for
just
execution.
terrified me.
It was 5. It was 5.
Yeah, I didn't count.
Only
So we've now got
remaining
the
nominations
Saint
are
on the
Rick
block.
and May. Would either of you like to nominate?
Not me.
May, would you like to nominate someone?
So who else hasn't been? I think I probably will nominate Rolo because just now is like Rolo has been he has been claiming is like to be the virgin and working with Queen, and I'm not entirely sure is like whether he is really the virgin.
Okay. Rolo, anything to add?
Look, I voted because of I nominated May because there were multiple dead players saying to nominate May, and I'm just going with the dead here. I don't think that there's enough votes to put me on the block anyway, so we can, if May's not the demon but evil, we can discuss killing me tomorrow.
Okay. 5 to tie, 6 to die, spinning it down, starting now.
I don't think we have 3 evils alive.
No, I don't think so either.
Alright, that means, Rick, you are our last nomination.
No,
Would you
no,
like
no,
to
no.
nominate Justin?
Nope.
Very well. May, you have been executed. Everyone, please go to sleep.
Oh, so not a saint. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Actually, I have news about the game. It has ended, and there is a team that has lost. That team is Quinn's team. That team is May's team. Because the team that has won is the good team.
Yeah.
This was a really very tense game. I'm really happy with how it played out. So, everyone, let me get to the end of the Grimoire reveal. Leanne has specifically asked for me to explain some certain choices that I have made, so we'll get through the whole thing. I think the first place to start is... Let's start off with Amelia, who arguably had the worst time.
Hey, how do we
Oh.
So, Amelia was the poisoner, who was nominated and executed based on a fake investigator claim that Amelia was the poisoner.
Poisoner.
Which was kind of brutal for the evil team.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, additionally, we had an evil gangster in Yash. And so Scott, our empath, got a 2. More on that later. Now, also on the first day, we had Rolo, our virgin, who was poisoned by Amelia the
I fucking
poisoner.
called it, Amelia.
You got it. You got it.
Which is especially funny because Quinn, the starting imp, nominated the virgin. And so the evil team was kind of in a really shithouse position after the first day.
No, that was intentional. I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
That was on purpose, apparently.
I wanted to nominate
Let me get through it all.
I
There's-
just
there's
didn't
gonna
get to
be
you to
so
tell you
much
not to do it
discussion.
and let a townsfolk take the fall.
Let me just get to the end of the review. There's more funky shit to talk about, don't you worry. And so next in line to the empath's ire was Jeb the Recluse. Now, I had intended to never actually register the Recluse as evil, except it kind of demanded it because the evil team was doing so poorly. So the empath received a second 2. Now, Alex, our fortune teller, who got 2 pieces of information, the first of which was selecting the Recluse, I said a no, because I wanted the Recluse to go by without registering evil for as long as possible. I thought that was going to be an interesting twist to the game. But then Quinn wakes up and gets to select who to die and goes, you know what would be the funniest thing ever? if we gave Scott a third 2 in a row and specifically selects Alex to die, which was all time, which was great. Let's talk about some of our other people. Let's talk about Paul, the real investigator, who saw a spy between May and Alian. Alian, who was the Undertaker that died immediately as per receiving the spy's information. We'll come back to May. We all know that. We all know that May's execution ended the game, so we can end with that. Let's go next to Rick, the Ravenkeeper, who was also the red herring, but was never selected by the fortune teller. Because I was hoping to set Rick up as a patsy later on, because we knew that because it was a spy game, that he would survive for quite a long time. Which was fine. We also had, yes, Chef Charles, who received a 0 despite me being able to give a 1 because of the Recluse and the Poisoner. Yeah. I thought that this was a fine registration for a 0 because registering as evil would have been better for the good team. And so instead, sticking with the Recluse, not registering, was going to be interesting for me. Next, let's talk about Mayor Weedy. So Mayor Weedy was very nearly executed on the final day, and the lift off of Weedy was the play of the game. I think convincing the dead players that yes, this was the thing that had to happen was going to be the solve. And now here's some other funky little pieces. Justin was the Slayer, who did in fact slay May, who was your ending imp. However, May was not yet the demon at that point. May was still the spy. Because Juan, the starting Scarlet Woman, had picked up the demon when Quinn was executed. Now, Juan had selected the mayor on the night that he died, and I was given a choice on who to mayor bounce to. I had my choice between Ravenkeeper, who I thought was going to be the evil team's frame. I had my choice between forcing Juan to Star Pass, the Virgin, which had sus on it because there was an incomplete pair between the Virgin and the Imp nomination. Just letting the mayor die, which I think was probably a poor choice because May was looking to be kind of a rough candidate to execute because of the potential confirmation chain that it is the Saint. And so I wanted to leave the mayor alive because that was kind of how I thought that this game was going to end. And Justin, which I didn't really want to kill there. Again, that was kind of like the confirmation chain that was keeping May alive. And I can't remember if he had fired at that point or not. I think that he had. And so I thought it was going to be more interesting to have it bounce to Juan, killing Juan, which would make the worldview where the Poisoner was still alive to potentially deter Weedy from trying to activate as the mayor, who I saw as the player who was going to lead the good team to victory. So that meant that there was an additional obstacle before the demon that potentially needed to be executed for the good team, when instead they skipped to the end, lifted off Mayor Weedy, and executed May. Very well played, good team, in a spy game where most of your information characters were executed early.
Well done, Weedy.
Amazing.
I think that was a smart mayor bounce.
I think
because everyone was firmly in Poisoner worlds.
Yeah, it like fucked every world that we had. Was we were like there has to be a living.
I also had to
Poisoner.
make up for Amelia dying and her poisoning, doing nothing all game.
That's hilarious.
You know what's funny?
Shit.
I marked Amelia as evil, and everyone that didn't vote for Amelia as evil. So...
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Amazing.
Yeah, I voted for Amelia. It looked good. Keith, I'll never forgive you for this one. This will be
What?
done
I
history.
set you up with all the
killed
tools to
myself
succeed.
for fuck's sake.
It was the right choice.
We had
That was a
the
rough
most
Star Pass, I think.
That was a
trusted
rough
player
Star Pass
alive.
time. It's a horrifying time to Star Pass. Thank you, Keith. I would have just.
May
killed
was
Justin.
the confirmed saint by a librarian. If people trusted Quinn enough, then
No,
May was
no,
the one
nobody
to
trusted
carry
her.
it home, I
These are
felt.
my empath numbers.
I
then.
was backing May up so that Executor.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to ever nominate make someone else to do it. I was trying to stay alive.
I respect the choice.
Yeah, I think to push the Poisoner world to combat the mayor, that it was the correct
All
choice.
we had to do was we had to
Because if I just let the mayor die there, then the evil team definitely wins.
I'm okay
Also,
for you to bounce
the-
it. I just don't know who'd kill.
Yeah.
The bounce on Joan did make me think for most of that day that Weedy couldn't be the mayor. I just couldn't see a world where a soldier would be poison
Yeah,
killed
I think it was the right
before
choice.
a mayor is poison killed. 'Cause I can
It
understand
still
your
lifts it
point,
up.
Weedy, on terms of priority, but the thing is, if we execute the poisoner on 5, then you're stuck with the mayor. And I think being
Weighing
stuck with a
in,
mayor in final 3 is
I
rough.
believe that the only time that it's worth poison killing the mayor, if possible, is the very, very last time, because the soldier impacts the entire game before then. The mayor's ability only activates on the final day. So if you think that you can do both, you would do the soldier first.
I think it's much of a muchness. You can make arguments either way.
Probably, yeah.
I want to
and-
say it might not appear like it, but the gangster really affected this game. It was because I was sat next to a gangster, didn't want to get shot, that I hard claimed my empath 2 to Alan, and then we built the Fate Investigator ping on Amelia. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well played, well played.